What's going on, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about something that we've been doing in the last couple weeks of our agency that has made a really big difference, and that is offering SEO trials. So if you are a freelancer, web designer, SEO, and you are considering offering this type of trial as an additional service, I recommend that you stay till the end of this video because I'm going to share some really useful stuff. So the first reason that we didn't do this clear at the start was I am under the impression that unless you sign somebody for 12 months or more of an SEO agreement, they're just not going to stick around because it is a long-term play and you need to make sure that they're as committed to their success as you are. And so these longer-term SEO contracts are not to lock clients in or to bind them in, but instead it's to make sure that you set adequate expectations that, hey, this is how long it's going to take. If you give me 12 months, at the end of that 12 months, you're going to want to keep me around forever. That's just the way it's going to be. And so this was my first school of thought when it came to should we offer a trial, as I don't want people to run away after a 30-day trial and leave us without a client and leave them without results. And so we had to find a way to resolve this. However, I was blown away when we started offering these trials because it was such a low barrier to entry that anyone was willing to try it. We were offering it for $500. You could go right on my website and pay $500 for a 30-day trial right there. And just within that, people, I could tell that there was a difference between, sign for 12 months with somebody that I don't know for a few $1,000s a month, or do a trial where I could see how these people work. I could see their process. I could see if they were legit. And then if so, we can continue forward with a 12, 18th month campaign. And so that really low barrier made it super easy to start getting more people that were serious about my SEO services. Now, besides getting a foot in the door with these people, this is just a really great way to kind of prove yourself and show that you know what you're doing. And there is a lot of gray area when it comes to SEO, and I've seen far too many times, even with my own clients, where they'll come to me and they'll just say, I just don't know what's being done. I don't know exactly why it's being done or what it's for. And so you've got to take that time to train your clients and show them what exactly SEO is doing for their business. But during this trial, it's a really cool proving ground because I'm able to do as much as possible in this first month and then bring it to them and say, here's what this is, here's what it means, here's what's going to happen if we pursue these things over the next 12 months, or if you take these things and you try to implement them on your own. This is exactly what it's going to yield for your business. And so it gives you the opportunity to give an honest overview of what's going on with their ranking and whether or not they can actually rank well enough to make it worth pursuing an SEO campaign with you. And yes, I have had some instances where I felt like, maybe this is not the best fit after the trial, but I'm still going to hand you all of our spreadsheets, worksheets, everything that we've done, our research, our audits, and I'm going to let you run with it. And that's a great way to do it too. I just love that this trial gives me the ability to give them an honest shake on whether or not I'm going to be able to help their business. Now, during this trial, I always try to schedule a 30-minute strategy call with them so I can walk them through everything that we did, because the last thing that we want to do is sign them up for a trial, confuse the heck out of them, and then just leave them without any sort of follow-up. And so typically speaking, during this 30-day trial, in week 2 or 3, I'll schedule a 30-minute strategy call. I'll sit down, I'll walk them through everything that we've done, all of our research, our keyword research, our competitor research, all of the on-page site edits that we've made. I'll show them that we've set up their Google Search Console and Google Analytics, and I'm going to show them all of that. And then what I'm even going to do is show them their analytics dashboard and just give them a really good overview of, hey, here's what's been done. And the hope is that by the end of this call, we've built a really strong relationship, because what I found is with some of these bigger SEO contracts, it is a relationship-based business, and they want to know you, trust you, and you need to feel the same. And so this is going to be a great opportunity to do that during that strategy call. And then as you wind up your trial, you're going to be able to tell them, hey, I would love to continue working with you. You're going to work directly with me and my SEO team, and we love to continue this on a 12-month basis. Does that work for you? And by just offering them that close, you're going to find that a lot of these trials are going to turn into long-term SEO agreements. So the last thing that I would mention on this that has made a big difference for us is in building that trust and getting somebody to spend $500 right off your website that might seem like a stretch for some people. And for this reason, I feel like it's really, really important to have an incredible amount of social proof if you can get it, testimonials, reviews, badges, whatever you've got. And then even more importantly, that they can see and hear you. And so this is the reason that on my SEO page, I've got a video explaining everything that we do. They can see my face. I'm right there on the video. This has really helped to get more of these people into these 1 month trials. And so if that's something that you need to do to kind of bolster up your reputation and get them to trust you, it's something that I highly recommend. So that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about the SEO trials that I'm running, you can comment those down below. Any other questions, I'll be happy to answer, and we'll look forward to catching you in the next video.